It's time! It's time for 5.3! It's time to do the second NieR raid. I'm very excited. Hello, Serp. Serp is excited and gasping. I didn't look to see if Sleeps was also starting his stream. But the server is up an hour early. Wonderful. Oh, yes, great. Amusement park orchestrion roll. Wonderful. Dig Site Chief would have you be an active participant in Comra's Carnival. Bah. Lolly, I knew you'd be here sooner or later, ho. You remember the carnival I told you about, don't you? We've finished preparing, which means it's nearly time to open celebrations with the unfurling of the banners, but first, we'll need an officially sanctioned bearer to present said banners to 3 of our people. And why not let you do the honors? Others are clamoring for the task, as you can see. It's an important and highly coveted duty, you understand, but I couldn't deprive you of this opportunity to experience GOG culture hands-on. Consider it a thank you for keeping Anag and Konag from blowing themselves up. And look sharp! We haven't got all day. I shall immediately deliver the banners. So the role of bearer went to an outsider after all. Nothing you can't handle, I hope. It's not that I think the chief made a poor choice, mind. Bit of a waste, yes, but there's no better way for you to introduce yourself to the rest of the village. Wouldn't you know it? You're not so bad. If you want my advice on getting to know the rest of the villagers better, eat, drink, and be merry. It is a carnival. Ah, you'll be the bearer. Well, hand it over. This is what we've all been waiting for. Ah, the colors of Comra. They speak of our village, our lives, our very souls. Except this one. Never really cared for this one. Looks like it tripped halfway through the journey from beige to yellow and fell into a ditch. All the colors are good except for this one. Just wait till you see this unfurled. You'll be inspired. Guaranteed. Time already, is it? Oh, my hands are so sweaty. Do take care now. I'd hate to be the one what drops the banner. Phew, well done. Let's share a drink once it's safely unfurled, eh? The carnival is our way of showing appreciation for each other. I certainly appreciate you keeping this banner from slipping away like a greased eel. I sure did. With you here to tell your tales of adventure, I'm certain this year's carnival will be the best one yet, assuming I don't get tangled in the banner and trip and ruin everything. This person has a lot of banner-related mishaps. Finished, have you? Hopefully speaking with those folks helped impress upon you that this wasn't just some menial errand that anyone could have done. No, the slightest mishap in the banner delivery process would have spelled disaster, you hear? Now without further ado, let the carnival begin! Hey! Delicious. No need to stand there waiting for someone to give you more work to do. Go and witness the fruits of our labor. Revel, frolic, etc. What are you, kobolds now? You need a task that badly. You can set yourself to working up an appetite. I expect you to partake heartily in our traditional cuisine, not to mention the drinks. Stone, spare me these menial tasks. If I see one more streamer... One more streamer? That's me. Why, if it isn't Conjita and run absolutely ragged with tedious carnival duties, no doubt. It is indeed my solemn duty to eat my weight in carnival food. Eating? Are you mad? There's no time for that. We've got the key to activate. All of this festive nonsense has been an unnecessary distraction, but Koenig and I did manage to make some real progress while the chief wasn't looking. If you want the details, and I know you do, you'll have to meet us at the usual place. The last thing we need is half the village drunkenly eavesdropping. Lalafell wave. That usual place. I didn't forget. Who defaults it to no? Madness. That seems like a bug, in fact. We haven't even got to the part where Nog and I argue yet, and I'm already knackered. Dots. There you are. Let's review our work, shall we? Doubtless you've forgotten some significant detail. The recap. As hopefully even you will recall, we required a source of energy to restore functionality to the so-called key 2P told us about. We obtained said source in the form of a knocker's crystalline carapace, though the transference of energy from crystal to key proved a challenge. Nothing that Koenig and I, in my infinite wisdom, couldn't handle, however. You'll find your faith in us well rewarded. The key is now fully powered and, as far as we can tell, functional, so I dare say we'll soon be capable of smiting our enemies with the press of a button. Or we would be, if we had the first clue as to how to operate the blasted thing. Indeed, it seems a key is a more complicated device than we anticipated. Thus far, we have succeeded only in making it display a series of strange glyphs. Is this a puzzle? We presented these to the pod for translation, of course, but we cannot make heads nor tails of its terminology, no matter how many times we prompt it to explain. The androids seem to have an intuitive, or at least finely honed, grasp of technology, so I have no doubt that 2P would know, but... She's shown no sign of miraculously awakening, that's for certain. Ugh. You. Pod. Can 2P be revived? Analyzing android repair sequence. Error detected. Confirming details. Damage to internal mechanism detected. Proposal. Replace the damaged part. So with a replacement part, repair is possible? I dare say facilitating that process would prove more efficient than continuing our own fruitless experimentation with that key. I would hardly call wandering the factory for days on end with the barest idea of what sort of part we're looking for efficient. Has Anog been watching my La Mulana streams? I feel attacked. So unless our friend here just happened to stumble upon a room filled with android corpses ripe for the harvesting, which I did, and took note of it, I wrote it down. The corpse room, that's a thing. Odd, but superlative. You'll take us there at once. We'll bring Pod, too. It can tell us if any of the androids still have the part we need. Onward! So having us do a little bit of stuff, a little bit of exploring before we unlock the raid. Not unexpected. Because they didn't really leave us off at a part that was like, and now you're going to go into the thing. How much was there before, like, Rita Rana? Actually, before Rita Rana was the one where you had to go get the wine, wasn't it? Or did that come after Rita Rana? No, that was before. Before Rita Rana, you had this whole crazy quest where you had to go and trick, what's his name? Geguruju into, like, giving you a wine bottle that was filled with the wrong kind of wine or something. We must bring the rarest fucking bottle of wine to this random NPC for reasons. There's actually follow-up quests to that, too. I didn't realize it for quite some time, but if you go back in there, there are more quests with that NPC related to going and getting him things. And then eventually you're rewarded with somebody saying a line from Vagrant Story. I was so excited that I screenshotted it. And it goes, I shall be the hunter, or I shall be the hunted and you the hunter. I the hare and you the hound, or something like that. Some line from Vagrant Story. It was like, oh, that took place in Evil East. Not that I'm eager to take apart an android, but how do we do that? Oh, I canceled. Tactical support units are authorized to recover android parts and carry out replacement and repair operations. Pod also said the same thing. A look inside the androids and a giant step toward our ultimate goal. Mwahaha. By the by, where are we going? We're going to the android corpse room. It's right here. Over here, is it? Kanog! Pod! Stop dallying! I mean, Konog. Silly names. How disturbing! The color of their garb is different, but they do appear to be of the same make as 2P. Which means, ghoulish or not, we can make use of them. This is truly excellent, Konog. My understanding is that Pod should be able to salvage the correct part and initiate the repairs. Let's see. Here's the end of the quest. The more we learn about the android's technology, the more fascinating and unnerving it becomes. Who could have possibly crafted this? A madman named Yoko Taro. Part compatibility confirmed. Must we instruct it every single time? Go on, Pod. Fix 2P. Anog snailing now fall free couponuts. Did it work? I like it. We gasp even though we couldn't have seen her open her eyes. I hope that part replacement won't result in memory loss. We have too many unanswered questions. Repair process complete. Restore the... What was I saying? Everything you know is wrong. Up is down, black is white, and short is long. And everything you used to think was... Nah, I forgot exactly. Mwahaha! Sweet success. Let's not waste any more time about it. 2P, do you remember what happened? Well, do you? Cutscene. I was damaged in combat, and you brought me here. And then you wildly inconvenienced us by dying on the table. Yes. Fortunately for you, we were clever enough to pick up Pod here, and by the fact that we're having this conversation, I assume it succeeded in repairing the damage. I see. Did you locate the key, as I instructed? Despite how little information we had to go on, we did. It's fully operational, as far as we can tell, so can you use it? An earthquake? Everyone outside! Now! No. It's stand in the doorway. Or possibly duck and cover. Bad. That's very bad. And for some reason, it's not NieR Automata music. The mountain! What happened to the mountain? This isn't... Anog, look! P, no! There are too many! Worried for me? Don't be. What is the meaning of this? It means that your assistance is no longer necessary. I was just about to say, are we going to have a cutscene that's just a whole bunch of NieR combat that we don't get to participate in? Have it your way, then. See this world to its end. I know I worried, but I thought she was our friend. And who are you? Is your dress about... No, you first. I am a Yorha number 2 Type B unit, but you may call me 2B. I'm here to destroy the androids in white. We can discuss this later. Right now, we've got to stop 2P. Just like that. Okay. And now we try to load back into the zone. There we go. What have I done? We've made a fine mess of things, to be sure, but it's hardly the first time. Nothing for it but to fix it. Careful. They may intend for us to follow. Oops. Okay, you invited me to a party and then it canceled before I could hit it. Zip over to... Oh, wait. Am I... No, not full on poetics or anything. A new thing? Official sites? Amazing. Also, I seem to have a letter? Painfully Ishgardian man. We'll talk to him at some point. I get that might be the... Ishgardian Restaurant now. Might be the... No, I don't know what. Is there no Moogle here? Moogle. I seem to have a new letter. And I thought there would have been a Moogle here. There certainly is, isn't there? Oh, there is. Too late, though. Puppet's Bunker. Hashim. It's funny that just, what was it, like a week ago, we rated RP Genius when he was, got to see his ending of NieR Automata, so it's a little more fresh in my mind. Didn't watch the live letter, so I don't know what to expect for... I imagine they previewed, like, you know, a boss or two, or a little bit of something. We have lost a healer. Good thing our other healer is a pro. Wait, let us try your flight machine. Oh, we're following, obviously. I imagine we will probably wind up with a slideshow again on the stream, just because of, I don't know, my computer never got the hang of raids. It's Corona! I didn't even notice. Korone Irugami, the VTuber that I was actually watching just before I started the stream. I was watching one of her old videos. Anti-personnel laser. That's gonna hit the tanks. Condensing energy. Should we have spread out? Should we be Alliance A? By some chance? This seems like it's going to hit everywhere. I feel like we should be at A, B, and C. Maybe that's just me. God, what's going on? Wings for optimal refraction, like get nope, didn't get the hang of that one. Maneuver beam cannons. Oh, nope, that one did not separate all the way. Yeah, as expected, we should have split up. This is going to explode, if not destroyed. Whack. Life's last song, prepare to regret your choices. I already am. I imagine we should probably... Oh, you're all the way over there. Waiting for MP. Nope, not gonna work. Wow, they're really serious. Frickin'. Ooh, we lost our tank. Well, this is gonna hurt. That did not take. Alright, they're wiping now, I'm sure. Yeah, there they go. Alright. Hopefully nobody touches it until we get waymarks. Alright, someone else is doing it. Wow, 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 wow. Alright, this is for the tanks. Wow, they fell off. Refraction cannons. Got me. Somehow. Yeah, didn't look like we had one near us. someone gets targeted there, they gotta move away a little bit to drop the death. That one... Ouch. Yeah, they didn't even come close to killing theirs. I can't get him. I think this is a little more fun than the first fight of the first raid. Cannon's orientation has changed. I don't even see... Whoops. No? It was kind of them to warn me, but, I guess we go back to B after this. Oh, no, I mean back to A, because we're all the way at B. Time for free damage. 19%. Anti-personnel targets the tanks. Oh, and while that's happening, we have to dodge this. Oh, somehow I dodged it. How are they all the way over there? I don't get it. It brings everyone back on that platform? Uh-oh. Oh, I'm moving as soon as it passes me, like an idiot. I'm like, yes, the runes have passed. Now to run into the danger zone. What are these for? 90? I don't think I'm gonna need any of it. Well... I'll take the hat if it has crit. It does. Yeah, sure. I should have waited a few seconds, because the shortcut would have unlocked. I could have just taken that. failed something there. Oh, this is a long-lasting paralyze. Alright. That's supposed to be interrupted. Somebody got it. Somebody got one of them. We are all on fire, however. I don't recommend. Martial arm? Tank buster. Then that happened. Second boss time. Whoa. This time it's like, you know what group you're in. Ooh, apply shield protocol. Shield A pro is inactive against A? Is that what's going on? Or no. Okay, here it's actually forcing us to only fight one of them. Strange. Good job. Oh, I wonder if this is so that we can have... so we can go, bleh, bleh, you guys destroyed yours last. Sharp turn. Are we going to have to follow the alpha? That is not what I thought was going to happen. Lethal revolution, and we've got like Shiva bombs going on, kind of. Something swipe. Oh, I bet that means get on the other side. 2, 3. I'd like to thank you all for your service. You tried. Oh no. And now to shirk onto the tank. No. Crunch. Is there any kind of mercy rule? Does it go as soon as one group is wiped out, they just kill us? Yeah, apparently not. This is a fun attack. So they're not rotating around. Well, maybe they were last time. I should put on my new thing, even though it means I won't have a mask. Just kidding, 2 masks. Oops, no? Oh, it did work both times. And my chatty isn't updated or something. Missile command. Hits everybody. Twice, 3 times. Targeting people who should get away from me. Brrrg! Oh, I see it now. I'm on the wrong side, but that blade is out. We're all gonna get hit. I get it. You gotta watch which blade they have out. I couldn't see because both of my eyes were covered. Okay, which one was air raid? And now that one's coming in. Yep. Oh gosh. I'm not happy about what just happened. Oh! I even wasted my benediction. Alright. Oh, bad. Trying to keep our guy up. Alliance, can I heal their guy? Can I heal their guy? No. He died. I couldn't, yeah, okay, I did good enough. Roll these up. I have so many places to look. I'm just trying to keep everybody topped off while I wait for my stupid thing. And then once in a while, heal their guy. Alright. Everybody's alive! Did somebody... You just gotta get them all back to normal places, I hope? Was that the plan? Oh, hey, not happy about that. I wish they would take them a tiny bit farther apart. Sharp turn. This is the one where we have to watch those guys. Okay. This is the safe. No! Oh no! How is it possible? Do you go to the middle? Or maybe it's somehow. Oh, you know, maybe it's half the time you go to the middle and the other half you don't, and you have to watch the swords to see where that. Because I'm like, I tried going left and right, and there's nowhere safe. I was too busy being hit by 2 AoEs to see which one of the ones was left and right, like which one was in front of the other. Gah, yeah. Am I? Oh, I'm not even near a guy. I'm not sure that we should have used that limit break, but that's okay. Alright, well, ours is gonna die first, so we're the winners. Nobody forget. Remember that we once won the DPS race. I hope our guy isn't tanking it. Glad to see the stream holding up, though. What do you guys say to an all-red mage run after this? Now that we're down to 1, is it going to suicide? Apparently not. Foo-ha. More falling. Didn't even look. Look at all of the technology. Oh my god, it's the command room. That was a nice little reveal for us to go through a few corridors so we couldn't see where we were going. What? Operator. Volt array probably hits everybody. I was right. That's a lot of lasers. Are we gonna... Which ones fire first? Oh, that shows if they... Oh, okay. Is this original music? I don't remember this from Automata. Figures. Got me. Volt array to hit everyone, including me, who's not at full health. I died. I didn't die. Donkey never dies. Donkey lives forever. Access self-consciousness data. Activate suppressive unit. Hi, all of the suppressive units on the outside of the arena. What's going to happen? Oh, just shooting at us. I don't care. Full to right to hit everybody. Brace for healing. You did it. Good bracing. Support pod. Get away from the pods. R030. R010. I don't know what that is. Is that they're all gonna fire in straight lines? It is! And He-10 took no damage that day. Is it a thing? I should have been more specific. Countdowns. Okay, damage.
I can't do it if you're watching.
Blind umpire, welcome.
Just turn around. All right. Can't do it if you're leering at me. It's creepy.
Okay, me and Serp and Sleeps are all. Oh no. Oh no. Are all doing the brand new content, the new raid. As you fish, my doggo, I'll save you from being killed. I hope. Ah! Too much raising. But it was okay. How are you this morning? Pod program. I know what all of the pods do now, except for 2. 3? 3... Oh no, it's a large explosion, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it impossible? Are we gonna be okay? We're not gonna be okay, but we will live. Except for the dead people. Wow, that is like I assumed that they were all running the same program, and they weren't. It's you have to actually look around and see what program each of the pods is running, so that you can dodge them. 10. I was almost. I could see the safe spot, but I couldn't get to it. I didn't even know that this was happening today. Ouch. Lasers from the middle. Okay, so we all died. Okay. Oh, we're so close to LB3. We're so close. You can have that. I'm gonna have that. I will cast this, and I will run to the center of the room and push my limit break button. Somebody else did it first. That's okay. We all have to step in one of these, don't we? Don't we? Do we have enough people? Probably not. Nope, we all died. We all excessively died. Except for the alive person. They cheated. Vow 3, Sunday night. Exciting. This is pretty, like, This thing right here where the pods show up and each pod has a designation of how it's going to shoot on the wall is interesting. Did you play NieR Automata or watch it at all? Because that's, of course, what the Alliance raids in Shadowbringers here are based off of. There's still going to be 2 more bosses after this? Is that right? Is this only the second boss? No, we got 2 pieces of armor. So there should only be 1 more after this. Still don't know why. Yeah, I guess we don't really need the ABC. You cleared it and you were going to do the trial, but your internet crapped out. Miserable. And so you know Final Fantasy better than I do, I will freely admit. You would have probably recognized Mount Gulg, whereas I did not. I was just like, what's this? But it's actually from Final Fantasy 1. I was wrong! I did it wrong. You've watched some ending A speedruns. Okay. Volt Array is going to hit everybody. I am ready to heal them. Shield the tank. Continue doing damage. Self-consciousness, we have some time here to just do damage. Oh, that's right. And then this is just the part where they start firing orbs from the outside very slowly. Plenty more time to continue DPSing. Pick people up if needed. Is this the part where the pods show up? I'm just pushing random buttons now. Pod program. They're all 30s, so we stand right here in the middle of 2 of them. Alright, looks like everyone's got the idea. Everyone except that guy. Rip that guy. Okay, now pods, and these are all 10, so we're gonna stand in between them again? Right? Yes. Synthesize compound. Oh, it's 2 people need to stand in each one. Alright, we're definitely beating the boss this time. Is there really only one more boss? Because it's saying progress 3 out... I guess that's probably correct. Wow. Oh gosh. I'll have to read it later. Volt Array again. Healed. Extremely healed. Volt Array again? Even more? Pods. 230s. Yes, here we go. Here is the safe spot. The one and only safe spot. It's me, right? I did it? I did it? I didn't do it. How? I will trust you guys! I'll have to see that attack from some of... Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, explosive compound. Now we need so many people alive. I can't reach you, Serp. I can't reach anybody. Suppressive units. Okay, it's the wall things again. We should kill it during this this attack. "40-man raids in WoW Classic 1 was beaten by a naked raid," and a lot of people are saying this can't be the original raid, basically. Down we go. And then Gaius lands on the elevator. Oh. Tomoid something something. What in the world? Oh. Okay. Every fight he was wanting the Dragoon to limit break? Some people got strange ideas. Zero damage speed run. See this? Oh good. People in the front are getting hit for me. So are we going to fight 2P at the end of this? I disagree. I didn't get hit by that. Oh no! Our tank has 8! 8 stacks. For just a moment, at the very end there. 8 vulnerability up stack. Oh, are we gonna fight Adam and Eve? I just realized that's where... Is that where we are? We're at the place where you fight Adam and Eve. Or no, is this where you fight the red girl? We're fighting either Adam and Eve or the red girl. Probably the red... Unit 2P process termination confirmed. No, wait. Four C2F. Alright, quick, somebody figure out what that is in hexadecimal. Huh. Calcabrina Extreme. Mechanical laceration. Tank? Nope, everybody. Mechanical decapitation. Ooh. Oh, that was everybody get in the middle, and nobody knew. That is gotta be get out of that axis. And now that axis is gonna be safe for the next attack? Maybe? Contusion. Oh, okay. I will be ready to save you, my doggo! Oh, never mind. Somebody else is saving you. Oh, decapitation was once again get in the middle. Okay. Whoops. And no, this is certainly not the last patch before the expansion. They're going to do the same thing as they did before, where there will be a 5.4 and a 5.5, and then even one more after that, like a small one. Everybody's reasonably okay now. I'm gonna res this last person. Underneath. Nice. Alright. Oh, okay. Next phase. Adam? Oh, no, I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. Oh, it's the opera girl. Right? Maybe? Oh my god! Torn from the Heavens! NieR edition. I will be shutting up during this. Relentless Spiral is going to keep spiraling. Dun, 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 dun. Prime Blade, meaning subscribe with Twitch Prime. It means get away from her. Also, it's called Prime Gaming now. It's kind of silly. Oh, which way she's holding the okay. Perhaps. That's get in. That for sure is get in. Right? Everybody in? Everybody in. Just like the song. Not sure if get. All right. Wow. Oh, okay, she's going from person to person, and the last one is a triangle slice. Got it. From one is born another. Reproduce. I'm trying. Oh, okay, they're not ads, we're not tanking them. And then all of them copy it? Sure. No, it's only 3 dead. Oh. Oh. I wasn't gonna... They wanted to. Fair enough. What does that mean? What does it mean? Oh, God! I couldn't even see if somebody got in time. Pod run laser program. There are no pods. There's a pod. There's too many pods, actually. What? Relentless Spiral is gonna get worse before it gets better, so I'm getting far away from her. Okay, now this is get in, right? Get in? No? No? What? What? Oh, are we supposed to intercept them? I have no idea what you want. Are they teleport? That was a different move than I was expecting. I'm dying a lot. It's her 3-hit combo, I just realized. It's her greatsword combo. It hits you 3 times, and then the last one, it knocks you back. Adorable. What are you doing? Not happy about anything. Are these spoken? Still confused by most of what's happening. This is very cool. Alright, Centrifugal Slice is the one that just hits everyone. Am I finally correct about something? I think I was. Nobody got a Vuln stack. Compound Pod R11. Don't know what to make up. You kind of want to run to the safe spot, but... Oh, she's moving one. Look, this is okay, right? This right here? It was. Sheesh. Prime Blade is get in, and then she's going to teleport to one of these locations before she does it. Oh, I don't know how you tell which one. She's dead, though. Okay, this one is get in, and now those two are going to copy it, and they're probably also going to teleport. They are, but which one do they teleport to? The one that they're facing? Oh no, you can actually see the teleport beam. Whew. I like that fight. It took a little while to figure some of the stuff out, but that's very cool. And I love the music. But I hate the hat. I'm gonna glamour over it. Awfully silly, if you ask me. There is an orchestrion role called Grandma Destruction. Need one of those. 15. Need one of those. Not gonna win any of them. Can I win that? Can I win? Are they the same one? No, they're two different ones. Woo-ha. I actually didn't even take a look. Now that I think about it, do any of these look nice? Those pants. There's a coat. Let's get this pratty started. What happens now? "2P and 2B are identical. How did they come to be on different sides?" All clear for now. It took me forever to figure out the teleporting mechanic. I'm like, okay, there's circles, but what's going on? I was wrong. So wrong. I made you go along with my decisions. I put everyone in danger. Anog. I'm the one who let the conflict spread this far. Blaming yourselves is unnecessary. Forgive me, but you seem so similar to 2P, and we still don't really understand either of you. Are you truly our ally? I can't be certain. All I know is that I was damaged in a battle with the machine life forms, and then I was here. Your world is very different from where I was. I don't know my coordinates, and I can't contact command. I just followed the explosions. Let's approach this from a different angle, then. What are the machine life forms, and why were you fighting them? The machine life forms are weapons created by aliens from beyond the stars. As part of Yorha, my mission is to reclaim the planet from these invaders. Alien invaders? Never mind. What about 2P? As an android, does she not belong to this Yorha as well? No, she is a copy built by the machine life forms, probably to fight Yorha specifically. We also retrieved another android, a boy. If he's still with you, I would like to see him. Very well. Can't make things any worse. Does one of my tufts of hair even stick through the bandana? Is that what that is? A new section has been added to the... Oh, the portable archive. Yeah, that's totally what that is. I can't glamour here, of course. Well, actually, we'll run around like this. Maybe I'll do this later. You guys... Odd Garrett, you missed the new thing. It happened. I did so good. I didn't do so good. Oh, there's still new things. That was just the one new thing. The one that I wanted to do immediately. I'm now checking with Serp and Tuya. Wouldn't mind doing Shiva if you guys want, but it's not high on my prioritize. And Sleeps has never done Shiva Extreme. It's not? Oh, you're absolutely right. I didn't even think to check it. Yeah, what was it doing over there? Or have I moved my... who knows? Also weird that I guess I didn't notice that. I want this a little wider anyway. Yeah. For a moment, I looked over, and this looked just like the Outer Worlds teleporting rock. But it is not. Or is it? It is not. So... Turn off my flashlight. Where did this continue? Was it... over here? Yeah, I want to go do the weapon. Is this it down here? Sleep now in Sapphire? Well. Information related to the weapon project has been uncovered and your allies prepare to depart for distant lands. Gotcha. Alright, catch you later, Serp. And yeah, I think, it feels like I'm pretty close to finishing Outer Wilds. suspect that I don't want to say definitely like Wednesday will be the final stream. Obviously, I don't know for sure how close I am, but it seems like I'm getting pretty close. Unless there's way more stuff to discover, which will also be exciting. Kanjita, I'm afraid we haven't much in the way of information to share from the front line. We have, however, received word that Gaius wishes to speak with you at Alliance headquarters. I've arranged an escort to take you to headquarters, so when you're ready to depart, speak with the fellow over there. I'm getting to the end of the tutorial. Yeah, I've almost finished with the tutorial solar system. And then I get to fly to a new one. And we start level 1. Good, you're here. The Ironworks have completed their analysis of the ruby weapon, and Sid Garland wishes to share his findings. I take it you can spare a few moments? Very good. Please wait here while I inform him of your arrival. So we had a very, very cool solo instance for, Oh no, I'm thinking of the other thing. The, relic weapons. This is different. Glad you could make it, Kanjita. I'm sure you're as anxious as anyone to hear what we've uncovered. Our early hypotheses were proven correct. The Garleans have designed a system whereby a pilot's consciousness can be forcibly supplanted with data based on the memories and experience of another. Yes, did you not know? So even a rank amateur could obtain the combat capabilities of a seasoned warrior? Precisely. And we learned how this was made possible when we opened the cockpit. The monitors were still operational, and among the messages displayed, one particular phrase caught my attention. Synthetic Orosite system. Which is what, exactly? Well, the core of the Ultima weapon was referred to as the Heart of Sabik by the Yassians. We believe it to have been a type of Orosite. I can't say much for the synthetic sort at this stage, but I've encountered real Orosite before. It was extremely potent, perhaps equal in power to the Heart of Sabik. It's unclear whether the Garlean simulacrum possesses the same properties as genuine Orosite, but I intend to follow this avenue of inquiry to see where it leads. What we do know is that it was used to implant the combat data of Nail von Darnus into the pilot, who had been presumed dead since before the Calamity. Are you any closer to discovering how they were able to retrieve this data? The link didn't occur to Gaius at first, but he later told me of devices fitted to the Magitech armor of the Empire's high-ranking officers. There is reason to believe they were designed to emulate the soul crystals used throughout Eorzea. Yes, that was rumored to be its true purpose, but it was never publicly acknowledged. Perhaps those in the upper echelons of command wanted to avoid comparisons to the so-called savages they were meant to be conquering. There is also the question of whether this system even functions as intended. Well, From what we've seen, we can assume they were successful in gathering combat data of those wearing armor equipped with the device. If the comparison with soul crystals is valid, perhaps this data was transferred via ether. However, it seems that it extracted not only memories related to combat, but the soldier's very essence. As you saw, the pilot succumbed entirely to the will of Van Darnus. Though this is merely supposition, it's possible that being fused with the ruby weapon's core accelerated the process and caused the deceased legatus to manifest in corporeal form. Could it be that the death of the pilot was caused by the system malfunctioning? It's hard to say. The ruby weapon itself was still largely intact when it deactivated, which strongly implies that it was the synthetic Orosite running amok that killed her, rather than the damage incurred during the battle. Yeah, I have never beaten ruby weapon in 7. Have I ever beaten any super bosses in any Final Fantasy now that I think about it? Perhaps not. But even after our analysis, I'm afraid we still don't have enough information. For now, perhaps we should consult with Gaius as our next plan of action. There he is. Hello, Gaius. Valdulan has come bearing vital information. I traced the ruby weapon's path back to the occupied territory of Werlit, which appears to be where it was built. My grasp of geography is surprisingly poor. No, I'll say where exactly is Werlit. I have a general idea, of course. While Alamigo is placed on the western edge of Gimlet, Werlit lies on the opposite side to the east. It was once a proud and prosperous city, until it was brought to its knees by the Imperial invaders. You seem rather well informed. Perhaps I should have taken you with me. I thought that much was common knowledge. It is also where Alphonse and the others were born, and now the weapon project has brought them home. Yes, the place is rife with Imperials. They have established an airship supply depot in the coastal town of Turncliffe. According to the locals, something resembling one of the weapons was transported there a few days ago. This bodes ill indeed. Were it possible, I would attempt to capture Alphonse and his followers before they can launch an offensive. However, the distance between here and Turncliffe presents a considerable obstacle, and in all likelihood their weapon will be ready long before we arrive. Approaching by sea would allow us to save time by circumventing their ground-based troops, provided we were able to secure a vessel. Or you could use the Enterprise and take the most direct route of all, as the crow flies. In fact, this is the perfect chance to put my top-secret plan into action. You have a stealth capability? And might I ask what that entails? Wouldn't be much of a secret if I told you, now would it? What I can say is there's a starring role planned for you, Kanjita. Just tell me. Why so surprised? You didn't think I'd let you get off that easily, did you? You'll be here soon, so don't go anywhere. Many Imperials who fought at Gimlet withdrew to Werlit, though they will have had ample time to recuperate by now. Were we to approach by land, we could expect considerable resistance. Blind Umpire has beaten Warmech in 1, Ultima Weapon in 6. 4. I'm like, wait, what? Ultima Weapon in 4. The after. Okay, even more what? Okay, so it was not in the original, I guess. Gill Turtle in 5, Ultima Weapon in 7, Hades in 9. Yeah, I've done none of those. I must admit, I am not fond of surprises, or secrets for that matter. I see Sid still delights in keeping others in suspense. I can only hope he does not make us wait over long. Do I want to go in as me? As a bard? No, I probably... I'd have more fun on warrior. Royal pain in the ass to fight Ultima Weapon. What am I looking at? Is this an Ultima Weapon for me to ride? Get in the damn robot, Shinji. Here it is, Kanjita. I present Garland Ironworks' adaptation of the Ultima Warrior, the G Warrior. The G stands for Garland. I know elegant design when I see it. Excavated from one of their ruins, no doubt. Aziz La, to be precise. We came across it in the course of our investigations and decided it would be a shame to let it go to waste. And you'll be taking this refitted relic to face the enemy head-on, yes? Perhaps my knowledge of the Ultima weapon will be of use. I'm counting on it, as it happens, but first we'll need to perform a test run in the simulator before throwing you into battle. Come, we haven't much time. Is this gonna be, like... Instead of playing Final Fantasy, are we gonna play, like, Gradius or something? Like, you don't actually fight anybody, you're just in a robot? Just in a robot flying through space? Oh my god. Let's begin the G-Warrior training simulation. I've prepared 3 trials to teach you the basics. First, I want you to try attacking the guidance system. Don't worry, it won't fight back. Oh gosh, what are all these? Now's your chance to learn what it's capable of. Okay, Aether Cannon is just damage. Final Flourish is 3 hits at EP cost? What are you talking about? What is this? And can I move them? It doesn't look like I can move them. Unfortunately. But I'm losing EP as I do this. How do I recharge EP? What is it for? This is everybody in a straight line with a long cooldown. A long cast time. Okay. Aether Mine? An AoE that applies vulnerability up. Auto restoration every 25 seconds. Recharges my... Okay. Pyretic... I don't know why I can't do this, but reduces cast time... Okay, so this is a haste and movement speed haste, but I can't access it yet. Reduces damage to... Okay, and so G is going to be that. Okay. The CPU from Final Fantasy IV? I really wish that I could reassign these. But it'll be okay. Move on to something a bit more advanced, shall we? Also comes equipped with a Pyretic Booster. Now he's telling me about it. Okay, increases speed and maneuverability. Comes at a price. Places a huge strain on the G-Warrior because this is an anime, so it must only be used in short bursts. Structurally unstable as the what? Where does it say that? Where does it say that? Use of this... Oh, I see. I'm losing hit points as I leave it on. Auto restoration can mitigate a certain amount of damage. Don't rely on it to carry me through the battle. Okay. Wide-reaching attacks in quick succession. Both my increased speed... Okay. So is it turned on right now? It is. Oh, I turned it off by mistake. I don't remember that. I'm pretty sure I played through... Oh. He's like, you better turn that off. So I did. Ethereal Aegis, which is a G key. Drains the power reserves. let's try deploying it. Okay. How intense is this trial going to be? Ethereal Aegis while attempting to destroy the target. Unlike before, there is no way to escape his attacks, so you'll need to weather them using the barrier. Do I just turn it on and leave it on? Maybe not. Alright, so this is I'm getting the hang of this. Rather than being a cooldown, it's a thing you toggle on and off to get double defense, but you gotta keep an eye on your EP. And what consumes? Only my combo attack consumes EP. Alright, so I can go in looking good with my eye patch. Oh, that lets you repeat the training. Are you sufficiently prepared? I'm ready. I'm ready. Then we shall depart for Turncliffe at once. I wonder if, rather than just being a one-time thing, if this will eventually... if there will eventually be... I was gonna say if they eventually make, like, a group trial where you do this, but they haven't done that with any of the other, roleplay things where you take over another character. It seems they were expecting us, but who's the pilot? Kanjita, we're almost there. You better have your wits about you. Oh, you know what they could do, though? They could turn... They are totally gonna make this a Gold Saucer minigame. G-Warrior, do the thing! Now, get ready to strike! G-Warrior, Hashin! Sounds awfully familiar. This is delightfully ridiculous. Nothing personnel, so I can go underwater. Can't afford to lose. It's all or nothing. Is he going to get taken over by some... He's activating Oversoul right off the bat. Hydrus. Hydrus, the guy from... Yeah, Regula Van Hydrus. Oh, he's actually back. I will be monitoring the situation from the air. Follow my instructions and eliminate the target. I should have even commented back when we were doing the training, during the training, or maybe the part just before, they were playing Regula's music. The one that plays during the solo instance, where you fight Regula, during the Warring Triad quest line. So this is phase 1, and then he's gonna oversoul, and then we're gonna fight him with Regula's music playing, I guess. Or maybe a remix of Regula's music. Wouldn't that be great? Be sure to... Of course I'm gonna use them, Sid. I practiced for this. You don't gotta tell me. Let's block it like that. I could have gotten out, but I didn't. My likeness reborn in cerulean flames. I'm gonna turn it off for a moment, just because. Ooh, no, am I gonna need the speed in a moment? Oh! Those were clones of Regula. Not actually asking me to dodge anything yet. Okay. Ah! That... Sapphire Ray, I'm getting out of the way. Very slow cast on that. Every time you're supposed to have the Aegis on, they tell you. I think. I'm getting low on health, so I'm going to leave the booster off. Unless I need it for speed. Oh, I could have gotten out of that. I see. Optimize Ultima. I might have to stick to regular attacks for a little bit. They ain't self-destructing today. What is it? What are we doing? Side raise? Sure, you do that. Plasma shot is going where? Oh, undodgeable. 2 can play at that game. I'm not one of the 2, unfortunately. Turn that off. I don't see how I was supposed to figure out where that was coming up, but oh well. Okay. Ultima Buster. Metal Gear Ray defeated. Target has been silenced. Okay. Now that the immediate threat has been dealt with, we should gather what information we can in Turncliffe. the low-res like image of him popping up is fantastic. I love it. Oh, and now we're in a new place we've never been before. That's wonderful. I'm in Turncliffe. I must admit, I envy your talents. Would that I possessed even a fraction of your skill, that I could better serve Gaius. I cannot help feeling there was a simpler way to defeat the weapon. Perhaps shooting it in the head with a large cannon would have sufficed. You did well to pilot the G-Warrior so adeptly in so short a time. And with the weapon largely intact, Sid and his researchers should be able to gather a wealth of valuable information. Before it is dismantled, perhaps we should take one last look upon our fallen foe. The 7... Did I miss a 7 reference? Just... Oh, shooting at the head? With a giant cannon? Oh, wait! Like the cannon at... thing. The cannon. At Junon Harbor. I got it. We should have known Father and his friends would track us down sooner or later. Now they're at our doorstep, and the Sapphire Weapon still isn't ready. Even so, it should still be able to fend them off, or at least buy us time. Not quite how I'd imagined it, but this seems as good a way to die as any. Rex, Recon, why are you still here? You're supposed to be moving the other weapons to a safe location. You can take care of that, while I pilot the Sapphire Weapon. What are you talking about? I'm the pilot, not you. There's no need to put your life on the line. Besides, it's still incomplete. It can barely perform basic maneuvers, so it'll be practically useless in a real fight. We have a solution. Oversoul. You want to end up like Melisandre? No, of course not. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. But she didn't give her life in vain. The ruby weapon left behind data that's been used to improve the system, to prevent any further malfunctions. What difference does that make? Once Oversoul is activated and the pilot fuses with the core, there's no way back. That's why I should be the one to pilot the Sapphire Weapon, not you, Rex. Alphonse needs you. You and I both know I'm the least qualified pilot we have here. All the more reason for me to be the pilot. There's less to lose if I don't make it back. No, I won't let you. Please, Rex, hear me out. Ever since we were children, I was the smallest, the weakest, too afraid to stand up for myself. But I had the best brothers and sisters a boy could wish for. You were always there for me, protected me. Now it's my turn to protect you. Take the other weapons and get out of here. See this through to the end. Do it for me. For Melisandre. I'm counting on you, Rex. He always did have a stubborn streak. All right, Recon. I won't let you down. Just promise you'll wait for me on the other side. We'll meet again, brother. You made me happier than I had any right to be, and now I've finally found my purpose. I have no regrets. Come on, Sapphire. We may be far from perfect, but we have a job to do. Let's give Father something to remember us by. And then Conjita killed him on the first try. Every try. The echo, I presume. What did it reveal to you? Oh, I can't lie to him? I can't lie to him and say it was Recon. I killed Recon. Or no, wait. Rex was the guy who was going to pilot it. Okay. I double lied and told him the truth by accident. Recon, my poor boy. You were braver than most could ever hope to be. It's as we feared. I'm sorry, Gaius. First Melisandre, now Recon. We must find the remaining weapons and end this madness. Tell me, what do you make of Gaius Balsar? I understand the two of you have been acquainted since his days as the Black Wolf. He claims to have shed his pelt when he took up the hunt for Ascians, but he's still the same man deep down. He certainly kept quiet about having a flock of foster children back in the Empire, though. It would seem he would rather bare his teeth to his former masters than allow harm to come to them. Yet try as I might, I cannot make sense of it. Does he truly fight for the good of mankind, as he would have us all believe, or is he merely biding his time before he reveals his true colors? Whatever the answer may be, in the end he will always be a Garlean. And though there may be honorable men and women among them, I have suffered much and more as a result of their conquests. Barbaric campaigns in which Gaius Balsar played no small part. My first encounter with the Garleans was 20 years ago, shortly after the fall of Alamigo. They continued their march into the lands that had long been home to we Duskwights. We sought to repel the invaders, but we were woefully unprepared. Our bows and arrows were Our bows and arrows were no match for their magitech, and even our most powerful magics did little to slow their advance. I fought on the front line, but was knocked unconscious in the opening exchange. When I came to, I was alone, the rest of my unit slaughtered. I hurried back to my village to look for my wife and daughter, only to find the place deserted. My search lasted for days, then weeks, then months. It seemed they had disappeared without a trace. I finally learned from 2 Imperials held at Bittermill that the villagers had been captured and used as test subjects for the poison gas that would later be known as Black Rose. They were never seen again. For 20 long years I roamed aimlessly, with nothing but hatred to keep me alive. I eventually found myself at the Order of the Twin Adder, who offered me a place among their ranks. The desire for revenge was the only thing I had left, so without a moment's hesitation, I accepted. Were it not for the war with Garlemald, I would have been loath to work alongside city-dwelling Gridanians who for so long had treated my kind as outcasts. But none of that mattered anymore. It all culminated with Operation Archon. As you led the charge into the Praetorium, we were right behind you, and when the place came crumbling down, most of us were caught in the rubble. I escaped with my life, though many others were less fortunate. Having dragged myself free from the rubble, I sought a way out. It was then that I encountered none other than Gaius Belsar, on the verge of death. The gods had delivered to me the man whose conquests had robbed me of everything. I was poised, ready to exact my revenge. But then he spoke. "Tell me, for whom do you fight?" "I will not beg for mercy. I only ask that you stay your hand a while longer. I cannot die until I have rid the world of the Ascian menace. For millennia mankind has danced to their tune, but no more. Then, once we are finally free, my life is yours for the taking." I would have struck him down there and then, had I not sensed truth in his words, so I decided to grant him a stay of execution and join him on his hunt. All this time, I've kept a close eye on Gaius. Though he is ever on the watch for pursuers, he has granted me ample opportunity to slay him, if I so choose. And I still might, if he shows even the slightest sign of betraying our agreement. But for now, the Ascians are my chosen quarry. If they are indeed the ones pulling the Empire's strings, then it shall not end until they have been eradicated, every last one. Though I could not save my kin, there are those who may yet be spared the horrors of war. Unfortunately, dealing with the Ascians will have to wait until we've brought an end to Garlemald's weapon project. Though we may have vanquished 2 of the weapons, we must make every effort to prepare for whatever the Garleans throw at us next. Perhaps Severa can... Whoops, I hit that by mistake. Perhaps Severa can tell us whether the Ironworks engineers have uncovered any information of note. Oh, is it possible that this is going to be... hi, first of all, as soon as we're... I can see you right there, idiot. What a terrible hiding place. You are the worst. There's a triple triad guy over there, a new one. I shall go fight him. I'd rather you didn't share what we've discussed with my traveling companions. It would only complicate matters. The Ironworks engineers are still at work dismantling the Sapphire Weapon, investigating the Turncliffe Magitech facility. Though they have yet to make their report, they may have some news to share at this juncture. Please, wait here a moment. We've yet to finish our investigation, but I can give you a preliminary report. Were you able to recover anything of note? Before abandoning the facility, they'd attempted to destroy anything they couldn't take with them, including many of their research materials. Luckily, some information relating to the Sapphire Weapon's combat data was intact. Judging by what we saw during the battle, it was extracted from Regula Van Hydrus, correct? It also appears that the Sapphire Weapon was actually in an incomplete state and therefore unable to perform at full capacity. Even so, it was immensely powerful. Had they been given the chance to finish it before we'd arrived, who knows how it would have ended. Indeed. We may not be so fortunate next time, so we must prepare for the worst. The Ironworks will continue to investigate the Sapphire Weapon and look into possible countermeasures. The Echo afforded you a glimpse into the conversation between Recon and Rex prior to the weapon's deployment. Do you remember any other details? Improvements were made to the synthetic Orosite system to prevent malfunctions? Then it was never their intent to create a manifestation of Nail Von Darkness. But there's one thing that was intended. Oversoul. Its activation results in the pilot being absorbed by the core, killing them in the process. Rex and Recon were fully aware of this, were they not? You're still doing a bad job of hiding. I can see you even during the cutscene. Then the death of the pilot was by design all along. Alphonse, how could you? Sacrificing your own siblings to fuel these accursed war machines. Surely there is no cause worth paying such a price. Aye, nothing is more precious than family. This nightmare is far from over. It appears that Rex has fled with the remaining weapons, and we can assume that Alphonse has every intention of sending them into battle. We must find a way to disable them before Oversoul can be activated. I have seen enough death. I do not wish to see any more. Then there is no time to waste. Let's be about it, Gaius. Savara? You're in charge here. Keep Sid and his team safe while they carry out the investigation. Understood. Please see that no harm comes to Gaius. Sid, you can't stay here. You need to help with the resistance weapons. While we're gone, I need you to relay everything to the resistance troops. Your first-hand account should prove useful. If there are any developments, we'll be sure to contact you. Alphonse, I will find you wherever you are. If the other weapons have been moved elsewhere, the locals must have seen the direction in which they've headed. At this stage, any information at all will be better than what we have now, which is next to nothing. Slash. Gotcha. You fall to the might of my cards. With the Empire gone, I've no way of making a living. My only hope is to win that upcoming Triple Triad tournament and live off the winnings. Don't suppose you'd help me out with a few practice rounds. You can't buy food with MGP, by the way. In case you didn't know. No. I don't want to use any of my cards with aces on a fallen ace thing. Yeah, I just did the Sapphire Weapon fight. I'm not actually gonna farm him. I'll beat him once. And that's it. I think I am gonna go unlock Shiva and go, well, once I turn this in. unlock Shiva, and if you guys want to jump in, we'll do it together, and if not, I'll just jump into a party and try it. What kind of mentor would I be if I needed help for a mere Shiva extreme? Although this is without Echo and without being hideously overgeared. Welcome back! It sounds like you've been on quite the journey, all the way to Turncliffe. Judging by the fact you made it here in one piece, I trust everything went according to plan? What an astonishing account. I wouldn't mind putting that G-Warrior through its paces myself. Certainly a lot more stimulating than supervising this rabble, I'd imagine. Anyway, as before, I'll compile the information into a report. I'll leave it over there for your perusal, should you feel so inclined. If we hear anything from headquarters, we'll be sure to pass it on. And I get a bust. Bust. So, did you also just finish with this, or were you finishing up the NieR stuff this whole time? Meanwhile, in the 7th Legion's Weirlet headquarters. Oh, you've been doing MSQ. No, I'm gonna do that when I wake up. I've come to deliver my report, Lord Valens. He's cloaked in shadow. Sweat drip technology. Aceiton Chata. Ah, so you have returned, young Alfred. Or was it Alwick? Not that it really matters, of course. I hear that you and your darling brothers and sisters have allowed the Sapphire Weapon to fall into the hands of the enemy. Do tell me it isn't so. I am afraid that is the case, Lord Valens. Oh, come now. No need to be so sullen. As they say, to err is pure, to forgive divine. And now you know how forgiving I can be when it suits me. Milk pour technology as well. So tell me, whatever your name is, who was able to best the Sapphire Weapon? Our sources state that the one known as the Warrior of Light was assisted by Sid Garland and Gaius von Balzar, my lord. Gaius. Yes, it seems he's been quite the troublemaker of late. Defecting from Garlemald, assassinating the Emperor, whatever next. Oh well, there's no use crying over spilt milk. Speaking of which, I've become quite the connoisseur since arriving in Weirlet. This particular variety comes from a rare breed of cow, you know. Only 100 of them in existence, and pampered every day of their lives. Yes, they are quite valuable. Until their milk dries up, that is. When it does, they are sent to the slaughterhouse like the rest, for that is their lot in life. To be discarded once they have served their purpose. Did I create the ruby and sapphire weapons so that you could deliver them gift-wrapped to the enemy? I can see it now, Sid Non Garland rubbing his hands with glee at all of the technological marvels we've bestowed upon him. We probably should have left a bomb of some kind in the cockpit so that it would self-destruct as soon as he stuck his face in there. And you let Gaius von Balzar, of all people, get the better of you. How do you think this reflects on me, the legatus of the 7th Legion, humiliated by that traitor? Humiliated, I say! There's only one way to deal with worthless provincial filth like you. Wait for me in the correction chamber. You need to be taught a lesson in obedience. Yes, my lord. I hope you brought more milk. Forgive my intrusion, Lord Valens, but it's time for your meeting with the head of Magitech Development. Oh, how time flies when you're whipping useless soldiers into shape. Yes, yes, I'll be along once I've made myself presentable. Can't have people thinking I've let my standards slip, now can I? What are you doing here? You wished to see me, Lord Valens? Did I know? Ah, yes, that's right. So you're ally, yes? And you joined the military of your own free will, along with your fellow orphans? Such devotion. What an inspiration you are. You see, it is my firm belief that love grants us the power to move mountains, to overcome any obstacle. Together we shall discover the strength that lies within you. Take my hand, child. I'll show you the way. Very well. I'm going to take a tiny peek over at Sleeps' stream. What's he doing? Oh, would you look at that? He's running around and jumping. Oh, what a surprise. Oh, wait, where? Oh, it doesn't say he's online. Okay. No. What's a funny thing to say? What's a funny thing to say? I don't know. I can't think of anything. And yes, let me go to Idle Shadow to unlock it first. Special Fate? Oh, is it freaking... Who's relaying... It's not lupus. Nonsense. Pardon the suddenness of my address, milady, but would you perchance be familiar with one Chloe Aliapo? I didn't forget. I did not forget at all. It seems the word I bear will indeed be of interest to you, then. You see, Miss Aliapo has a new pet fox, and she's made it known that her most fiel of acquaintances, which include me, naturally, are invited to regale him with tales for fantastical rewards. I know what leal means. That means loyal. What does feel mean? I'll look it up later. Surely, Miss Aliapo believes her furry friend to share in her appreciation for tales of gallantry, and I dare say my heritage makes me something of an expert. Alas, the resemblance is simply too uncanny. I cannot go near the creature without feeling as if I'm being judged. My honor will not allow me to simply ignore the invitation, however, so I thought you might wait upon the fox in my stead. The children have taken to calling him Commander, for reasons most obvious. You will certainly know him when you see him. What? Oh, pitch! It is a Hitan streaming at this hour. Please don't be... Please don't be... I don't know. It's not Yume. I don't know what that says. A small fox with an oddly haughty visage stands perched atop the counter. You squint, attempting to see the resemblance the man made reference to. If you continue to stare at me so, I'm going to institute a fee. It talks! This is definitely the oddest thing I have encountered, somehow. Imeric! What have they done? It doesn't look anything like Imeric, does it? No. A grand title granted upon those who are dedicated to video games too much. You're an auspice, then. I am. And I must say that such a response is a welcome respite from all of the shrieking and cooing I have encountered. But let us speak of yourself. You appear to match the exhaustingly enthusiastic descriptions Chloe has given me of the adventurer who tells her just the most wonderful stories. Are you indeed that adventurer? Yes. Then you are precisely the sort of person I set out to find. The sort with riveting tales to tell. And I am sorely in need of tales. Tales that inspire the mind. Tales that tear at the heart. Tales that grip the soul. For my tea parties, you understand. Hygiene. He's like a fake fox, a foe. Is that the joke? Oh, it's Chloe's bestest friend, Conjita. Are you making friends with the commander too? The commander says he spends days and days and days talking to his other animal friends, but after so many days, all of them have run out of new stories to tell, and he's searching far and wide for new ones. Stories, that is. He still likes his friends. So really, he's just like Chloe. Isn't that right, Commander? As I've said, my name is Sotan. I swear, between you children and Rowena with her little joke, I'll never be rid of this blasted nickname. In any case, if I understand correctly, you have faced and bested all manner of fiends, including many gods of this land. Surely you have some tales worth my time, or ideas from which to spin them at least. If you can weave me a tale most fantastical, I will grant you access to Faux Hollows, a whimsical adventure unto itself, or strictly speaking, a game of chance that I designed. Regardless, make use of your cunning and luck, and I will conjure you faux leaves as tokens of my esteem. As you have doubtless guessed, a sufficiency of leaves can be traded for other, less ephemeral incentives. I had a feeling it wasn't very honorable. I believe that's the long and short of it, as the youth say. But don't get ahead of yourself. As I said, no ordinary story will do. I require tales to excite even those who are sung of in tales, so I expect you'll need to exercise your imagination to a certain degree. My guests care not about the authenticity of their entertainment, so dispense with the So dispense with the truth as you will. Just make sure to tell me your stories whilst they're still fresh in your mind. Embellishment is one thing, but continuity errors are quite another. Unreal Trials unlocked. Stop zooming in on his face! I have to skip all of these so that he'll... Ah! So do I have a thing in here now? I do not. Does it appear somewhere in here? I'm not inviting you. You don't even know this fight. Where is the thing? Is there a thing? There might not be a thing. Hold on. Is it in timers? It's not in timers. Do I talk to the fox? Yes. Ah, here we go. Okay. I will see you later, Pitch. Kate Sith ribbon? I don't like it, but I'm gonna try and get it. Oh, just kidding. I want the mount, whatever that is. Magic Prism Mandragora. Interesting. Blind invite to Tuya. Nope, he's watching a cutscene. So are we gonna queue up, or are we gonna do it like normal people? What the hell is an adventuring foray? What is that? Huh. Okay. Oh, maybe in preparation for people going into the new Eureka that we're gonna get, they made a category for Eureka type stuff. Boo-da-boo-da-boo-da-doo. Should we just join one of these parties? I don't know if it's actually a good idea to, like, queue up. We could try, I guess. I'll do whatever you want. Also, I guess I should... I'll ask Sleeps if he wants to come. Oh, he's still reading his stuff to finish up the
And when the place came crumbling down, most of us were caught in the rubble. I escaped with my life, though. Many others were less fortunate. No, you can go on ahead, Hyton. I'm not too fussed about doing that tonight.
Do. I guess it feels wrong to queue for a Shiva Extreme. Also, I wonder if this is going to wind up Mentor Roulette. It is not. two things. Like, is there a dungeon and a trial in this? Yeah, there probably is. There's probably a dungeon and a trial in this patch. I don't know why I thought it would just be a, just a trial. This is saying 30 minutes. I wonder if it's because everybody leaves it on practice? Could that be? Selling the incantatus whistle already. How did he get it so soon? Oh, maybe she does? And it's tradable? That's weird. Or can you get multiple... Do you get these every time you... It is tradable. It doesn't say you get them for completing it. So I don't know. Alright, nobody's joining this. I'm gonna switch it to practice. Get a bunch of noobs in here. Oh, nah, I don't care. I'm sure I'll figure it out once we beat her. Also, I wonder if one of us kind of has to tank or something. I don't... If you want a gun break, we I guess could just jump into one of these other ones. They seem to just be looking for tanks. Or maybe, how about this? We'll jump out of here, I'll switch to tank, and we'll see if that puts us in instantly. Like, nobody wants to tank it. Do. This one's still saying more than 30 minutes, as if nobody is using that queue, so... I had forgotten about dodging Glacier Bash, so good. You would want to, like, I guess if we're doing it for the first time, we would want to completely respect the mechanics. Like, one tank just does sword and the other one just does staff. And right, save a cooldown for bow mode and what else? Whoever's got sword has to turn her towards the party for her first attack after she enters sword mode. The PF groups are gone. So they are. Also, we have a bunch of people here. I wonder how we're going to do the, Yeah, Party Finder. Yeah, we could do this later. I suppose there's no rush. Unless, is this like a weekly thing where we're not quite at the weekly reset? Where like we're gonna get something for running it before the week? No, wait, never mind. Weekly reset already happened. The daily reset hasn't happened yet. Which I guess is a reason to go do the unlock the Beast Tribe quickly in the next couple hours. And get my first round of Beast Tribes in. Even though I kinda don't care about the dwarves, because all my crafters are already at 80, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't actually care about the dwarves enough to try to stay one day ahead. The dwarves are doomed anyway, you say. Alright. I guess we'll give this until the time-lapse actually hits... I don't know. I don't know if this is going to pop at all, the more I think about it. Yeah, 10 minutes. Yes, they added dwarves as a... Are they crafting only? I think they're crafting only. That was just added today. Yeah, I don't... So, when they adjusted the damage on this, I don't know how... I don't know... Actually, I didn't even check. What's the required item level? Oh, it sinks you to 430... Okay, alright. That's interesting. I hadn't thought of that. So this will always be the same... This will always be the same challenge. Basically. It's not something that, you know, a patch or two from now it'll be... Well, every patch it's going to switch who it is, so... But, gearing up for this is pointless, I guess, then. If you've done nothing with crafting or gathering, you actually, if you can get them to 20, if you get any classes to 20, you can go and do the Ishgardian restoration stuff, and I understand that you can level up really quickly in that. Like, all the way from 20 to 80, if you wanted to. Do. And I keep wanting to say, like, yeah, this is nothing compared to modern extremes, but I don't know, because did I ever... I'm pretty sure I did beat Shiva while it was... Like, obviously I've beaten it in Mentor Roulette, but I think I did also beat it while it was current, which would have meant... I don't know if there's no echo, or... But we definitely weren't in, like, full Ironworks, or full augmented Ironworks. And we managed to beat it. And yeah, there might not have been any echo either. I don't remember. It's been too long. Alright. The Amphitheater Unreal. Basically just extreme. Only harder. What are you skipping the cutscene for? You already know what people are in the party. Bunch of nonsense. Unreal is basically the same fight as Extreme, except we're in here as level 80s, and she is balanced for a level 80. He's not very talkative, so we'll just declare it. This is gonna feel very weird. What's she starting with? Cycle, that's him. Evoking. That was quite unexpected. I wonder if, like, do we need... I missed if people were overlapping or what. Well then. Yes, actually it is. I didn't even think of that. I can run outside and fly around the Realm Reborn. Alright, let's... I mean, I don't have high... He also didn't provoke off of me when, like, when she switched to staff, so I don't... He totally doesn't get it. No, let's get out of here. Like, he even answered me to, like, he was real quick to be like, yes, I have done extremes. Absolutely. Well, I guess Unreal will be a little more of a challenge than than I thought. Perhaps later, and perhaps in a real party. All right, I'm gonna end stream. We'll throw a raid. Well, Sleeps is probably ending soon, but nobody else is gonna be streaming at this hour, so we shall raid Sleeps. We'll do it.